Okay, so all I've done, I moved on a little bit on this with that 4H, and you can see that, or that 4B, you can see that this is lighter than what's over here on this side. It fades as it's coming across here. And if you look right here, can you see that there's that little bit of reflection from this paper? The paper's about this far, and so you're going to be seeing about that much. I'm just putting it in for fun. It's not white, even though the paper's white, it's reflecting off of that gray. So it's going to be lighter, but still visible. What happens around it is, as while that is there, what's happening around it is that there's the shadow under it is darker, and it kind of swings and follows the shape of the cup as it comes out around there. This shadow even comes this way a little bit as we're darkening things in. You can make subtle changes like this. I'm just adding a little bit of darkness to the base of this. It's just an additional bit of graphite. So you can see that as you build that up, you can eliminate your lines. You can add to that shadow in there. Over here on this side, I'm going to make this a dark gray as well. It's not as dark as it is on the other side, but it is a dark gray. Now, before I showed you how to make a blending tool, I'm going to show you again, because I think this is a really good tool for what you're doing right now. You can see that I've put that in. If you take just a piece of paper towel like this, I'm going to fold that in thirds, like so, and then just fold it in half one more time. Now I've got some thickness to it, right? So I can take this at any point, and all that I'm doing is taking this and folding over an edge at an angle, like so. And I'm doing the same thing right here. Folding that over, I'm leaving a little bit of space in between the two things so that as I fold this, this will come to a point. So if this was heavier, I could make this even firmer, but I don't need it. What I want to do right now is just come in here and burnish some of this darkness that I have so that that blend, that evident blend along here where it's starting to get lighter makes a lot more sense. Even take that a little step further into there and a little step further this way so that we're lightening this highlight that's in here. And even that's at a bit of an angle. So I'm starting to get the things in here that I want. This highlight in here is definitely darker as it comes down here. It has this little line that runs through it. But that's essentially what's going on there with the highlight. So you don't need much more than that. It's effectively shows the bend of that cup. You have highlights, you have lightning going this way, you have reflections going on in there as well. You don't need much more. So that's what I want you doing. On this object here, there's nothing that's going to be as black as that. Your darks are probably only going to be in here because this object is lighter. If you look at this object right here, you can see that this value is dark. Yeah, that's dark on this cup, but look at this value. Look how rich black that is. This is never going to get there. So this is going to be lighter.